family. Wow, I can invite people on Facebook now? That sounds interesting. I gotta see that. Invite a viewer to broadcast. Oh, we're gonna have fun if I could do that on Facebook now. We gotta play with that. Peace to the family, though. Wow. Why they not letting me? They add one feature, they take away another. Brotherpolight.com. They won't let me pin it to the top for whatever reason. Let me see something. Wow. Requested being in your broadcast. Allow viewers to send you a request to join broadcast. You can add them at any point. That's amazing, people. They finally did it. Oh, Facebook gonna be lit. I gotta let you guys in on the secret. We can let people in. I can build with you guys finally. But this is the Juneteenth presentation, and I want to talk to you all about our freedom. I want to talk to you all about New Covenant and why it's important to join our SARS movement. New Covenant is the body politic. SARS is the movement. Self-administering reparations. We are not going to ask anybody for any reparations. We're going to provide it ourselves because it's just that simple. First and foremost. Okay, so you go to brotherpolight.com. Brother, Polight. Pride, optimism, love, integrity, gallant, honesty, and trust. You spell it the way I spell it. Brother, spell it the regular way. Polight. And that's where you could go get the new UCC and real estate course. You get the gold in the crisis course that everybody's making money off of. And I'm going to apply the same logic to the real estate course. That is the same I'm going to be teaching you for months. The same way I'm doing this the same way I'm doing this stock class is the same way I'm going to do the real estate course, the UCC and real estate course. Phenomenal. And you can ask anybody that's on this live, how is that course? They'll let you know what it is. But right now, it's something I want to explain to you. When we look at the African American, what does he have or what does she have? When we look at the Negro, the black, the colored, what exactly do we have that is our own? What is it that we can connect to? What is it that is attached to us other than nothing? When you look at the Arab or the Arab, you say, man, you think of oil. When you think of the fruit and vegetable stand, you think of the Koreans, especially if you're from Brooklyn. When you think of getting a mani-pedi, you think of the Asians. When you think of your landlords and real estate kind of in general, but particularly landlords, you think of the Jews. That's normally who we pay our money to. And then you got the pubs. That's the Irish people, right? They be having the drinking thing going on. And then the Polish people, they be the law enforcement, Polish policy, right? All the while, what does the African American have? Now, I know Floyd Mayweather, when I was building with him just last week, we chill in the penthouse building. And he's like, look, Polight, when I fought in the Olympics, they call me an American. Outside the Olympics, they want to detach them from over here. Let's be for real. We're American first. Let's be for real. Don't let them detach you from this. Don't let them call you American when you fight their wars in the military and then you're no longer American when you get back on these soils. In New Covenant, we identify ourselves as the First Republic of New Covenant, and we are American Africans of the diaspora. America is not exclusive to the United States. Don't be fooled. It is a twofold continental establishment, or rendering, I should say. There's North America, which is a continent, and there's South America, which is a continent. So don't have the United States thinking this is only America. So if anyone is born in North America or South America, you are American. And we have a genetic affinity to Africa. Therefore, we are not African American. We are American Africans of the diaspora. So we're of the New Covenant body politic. We don't say community, we say body politic, because words are our GPS to reality. We are American Africans of the diaspora. By diaspora, we mean we have been dislodged and displaced, taken from our native land, wherever that may be. It can be here in the Americas, or it can be from abroad, by way of Africa. No matter what, if we come from chattel slavery, if we've been incarcerated from generation to generation, if we've been kidnapped, you are living in the diaspora. So we are American Africans of the diaspora. Facts. What are the benefits? What is the culture of a black man, black woman, Negro woman, colored man, colored woman, African American man, African American woman? What are your benefits? What can we attach ourselves to? Burgers and fries? Everybody has their food. What is the food of an African American? What the heck does a black, Negro, African American, colored man own? What do we attach ourselves to as African Americans? There's nothing we can attach ourselves to. Therefore, we need to disassociate with it because there's nothing we can gain from it. We need to reestablish who and what we are, and that's what it means to be a race. Everybody that you identify as a race has a rendering onto them that they have established for themselves, not one that has been appointed to them by someone else. You walking with me? Let me do this again. Let me do this again. Race means to be able to identify your previous condition of servitude, one, and after that, you're able to identify what your political legal disposition is, because in retrospect, you realize the recurring themes that you don't want to revisit or have your posterity subject to. So after we identify as a collective body politic, a nation growing, whether it's within a nation or in its inception, however you want to see it, by whatever perspective, the reality is we must first be able to identify our previous condition of servitude. After we identify our previous condition of servitude, the things that took place that we agree upon. You see, religion, we don't agree. Some people say Moses, they talk about Musa, and other people talk about Allah and Prophet Muhammad to seal the prophet. We can't attach ourselves to that. It doesn't work for us. It just doesn't. We don't agree. We as a body politic have to agree on some kind of circumstance that transpired in history that we can use to our better advantage, as far as moving forward and saying this is what we don't want to happen again. And in doing so, we establish what's called a political legal disposition. So the first thing is we have to know what was our previous condition of servitude. We can date it in most recent times, or we can go as far back into the future, but we have to all agree to it. We can't be disagreeing with our history. So I say, I elect that we identify with our most recent history, because it won't be as vague, it won't be as opaque. So that's the first thing. Then we can't allow someone to rename us, because who names you owns you. You become their child. Oh, you think I'm joking? So watch this, people. Watch this and watch this carefully. We talking about Juneteenth. Juneteenth, we talking about the Emancipation Proclamation, 1865. Then we got to go back, 1863. We got to go. Yo, hold on. Let's do this. We got to stop being named by people who don't give a damn about us. Let's do this. Let's look up this. Webster's 1913 dictionary. The word black or Blake, right? So the word black is destitute of light or incapable of reflecting. Now we know that black is really absorption, and it encompasses all light. That's how you get black. But look at this ignorance. Destitute of light or incapable of reflecting it. Remember, this is the word they use, and this word in its inception, the intention behind this word contradicts the intention of our movement. So we cannot identify ourselves by a word that contradicts our movement, because I don't give a damn what they say it means today. It's what it meant when it was created. So when they called you black, and they don't want you calling yourself nigga, they shouldn't want you to call yourself black if they was that concerned. Is destitute of light or incapable of reflecting it, of the color or suit or code of the darkest or very dark color, the opposite of white. Whatever do they mean by the opposite of white? But before we go there, let's look here. Black is the definition of the color black, CA. Old-fashioned, literary, thoroughly sinister or evil. Do you see this? Thoroughly sinister or evil. We're American Africans of the diaspora. That's right. Wicked, when the king heard of his black deed. You see how they use it in that context? So we ain't supposed to use the N word, but we're supposed to use the B one. And I'm not talking about the word bitch. Look at this. The B word. Look at the B word. The black is the B word when it comes to me. I don't like no one calling me black. Now, I understand what they mean, so I support my brothers because I know what they mean. But we got to rise higher. Why do we have to use words and terms that they gave us to identify with? This word means sinister or evil. That's what this word was designed to mean. And they render unto you this very term, and we don't behave, insult it. It is the opposite of white. That's what they say here. It says the opposite of white. So let's look at white. The color white is what? The color white is color at its most complete and pure. Now, white isn't even complete. It's a reflection. It's not an absorption. So how could it be complete and pure? The color of perfection. The psychological meaning of white is purity, innocence, wholeness, completion. Oh, it definitely is the opposite of black. In color psychology, white is the color of new beginnings, of wiping the slate clean. Look at that. Getting rid of all the negativity, so to speak. Is the blank canvas waiting to be written upon. Look at all of this. Look at this. Look at this. These people are insane. Yo. So, I'm supposed to be identifying myself as black. I just want to know, what is black attached to? Okay, so we could build and we could say black people, we know what we're talking about, but when do we rise higher? This is about Juneteenth. We talking about freedom. We talking about liberty, right? Walk with me. Because they call you a minority as well. They don't just say, hey, you're black. They don't just say, hey, you're a Negro. They don't just say, hey, you're not only black, you're not only a Negro, you're not only colored, but, yo, euphemistically speaking, now we're going to call you African American. We're getting there. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I like how you flip that thing. We African American, so we not attached to here, and then we go to Africa, they say you ain't got a passport, so you not attached to here. What's your nationality? We go to Africa, they say we American. We come to America, they say you African American. They tell you get over there, nobody wants us there, nobody wants us here. It's just interesting how they got us in purgatory. But we gonna build with you. Oh yeah, we gonna build with you. Watch this. Walk with me, people. Walk with me. Watch this. This is going to be real good. This part right here. Woo! And then I'm going to let you guys come in real quick. Should I do that today? Nah, I'm not going to do that yet. I love this feature, though. We gotta do this tomorrow. We got to do this feature tomorrow on Facebook where I let people come in. Wow. Let's go. Let's look at this, family. Tell me what you're thinking. They call us minorities. So look what the word minority means in the law dictionary, because normally when you fighting for your rights because you're a minority, all right, so if you're fighting for your rights as a minority, fighting for your rights is all encompassing of dealing with the law. So if you're dealing with the law, then guess what? You need a legal term for the word. You need a legal term. So what is the legal meaning of the word minority based on Black's Laws Dictionary, 6th edition? Look at this, guys. This is interesting. It says the state or condition of a minor, infancy. So when they call you a minority, they're saying you're a child. Actually, as you go back further or deeper into the Black's Laws Dictionary, you're going to see in the earlier editions, it's an adult thinking in an adolescent state of mind that needs a grown person that's sane to help them thrive in society. I'm paraphrasing the rest. but it's an adult person who thinks in an adolescent state of mind. So when they say the word minority, please understand that they are talking about the state or the condition of a minor, infancy, opposite of majority. We're not acting in our majority, we're acting in our minority. The smaller number of votes of a deliberative assembly opposed to majority. In context of Constitution's guarantee of equal protection, minority does not have merely numerical denotation, but refers to identifiable and specially disadvantaged group. So we are considered a specially disadvantaged group. You want to be called a minority? You want to be recognized as a specially disadvantaged group? You want to be recognized as one that's in a state or condition of a minor or infancy? They call you a minority. They call you a minority. So these words and these terms that they're giving us, I hear you, but why can't we adopt our own? That's right, brotherpolight.com. Why can't we adopt our own? That's the question. But that's not it. If you think I'm reaching and minority doesn't have nothing to do with minor or being an infant, if you think minority doesn't have anything to do with an adult that's thinking in an adolescent state of mind, if you think I am reaching by reading a legal definition from Black's Law 6th edition, where it says minority, the state or condition of a minor, infancy, if you think that's a reach and they're not sunning you, let's do this. What does it mean to emancipate? Because in 1865, they said that there was an Emancipation Proclamation. That's what it says. They said there was an Emancipation Proclamation. That's what it says. So watch this. Watch this. Look at somebody saying, don't just think money will solve the problem. Stay focused and stop crying about money. Stop being scared about money. Read, pay attention, read. This is about literacy. It's about the spell, because you have to spell words. We're not talking about money right now, but this is the real wealth. This is the real wealth right here. Watch this. Emancipate, 1620s, set free from control. From Latin, emancipatus, past participle, emancipare, put a son out of paternal authority. Do you hear that? When they emancipated you, they illegally adopted you as their children. The white man illegally adopted you. And it says here, out of paternal authority, declare free, give up one's authority over, in Roman law, the freeing of a son or wife from the legal authority, patria, potestas, of the pater familias, to make his or her own way in the world from assimilated form of X out away. So watch this. It was to put a son out of paternal authority, declare someone free, give up one's authority over, in Roman law, the freeing of a son or wife from legal authority. The Emancipation Proclamation. But you may say, but that, come on, Pete, the Emancipation Proclamation took place in 1865. They're not really calling us children. This is an etymological dictionary. It's breaking it down from the 1600s, right? So let's go to emancipation. Because we know what a minority is, right? Let's just double check. It is the state or condition of a minor, infancy. Okay? We know what that is. It's a specially disadvantaged group. We know what who they say that is. But let's go over here, back to the minor, the state or condition of a minor. Okay, let's go over here in case I'm reaching, because it may not have nothing to do with the Emancipation Proclamation, because that happened in the 1860s, and this etymological dictionary is bringing us back to the word emancipation in the 1600s. So let's read. 1630s, a setting free, from French emancipation, from the Latin emancipationem, nominative emancipatio, noun of action, from past participle stem of emancipare, see emancipate. Hold on, let's get to the goods. In modern use, especially of the freeing of a minor from parental control. There goes that word minor. It's the freeing of a minor from parental control, specifically with reference to U.S. slavery we had U.S. slavery from 1785. The Emancipation Proclamation was issued July 22nd, 1862, effective January 1st, 1863 in Britain with reference to easing of restrictions on Catholics, etc. You see, this thing is deep. And you know the Roman Catholic Church had their hand in slavery big time. This gets deep. Okay? So we damn sure talking about the Emancipation Proclamation. And we damn sure talking about the minorities that they consider to be minors that are relieved from parental control, specifically with reference to U.S. slavery from 1785. The Emancipation Proclamation was issued July 22nd, 1862, effective January 1st, 1863. So no, we're not reaching. When they call you a minority, you have become his illegitimate adopted child. And guess what? That's why you come up with names like Robinson and Jacobson and Jackson. You hear what I'm saying? The suffix son. They illegally adopted you, stripped you of your own family and took you in, but never cared about you. So when they released you, they said they was releasing their children. And to this day, when they call you a minority, it is disrespectful. And when you call yourself a minority, you're actually behaving like a damn child. So again, we need not attach ourselves to the words that they give us. I don't care what kind of euphemism they come up with. It does not belong to us. Let's not do that to ourselves. We need not attach ourselves to these words and these terms that they give us. And we have to dare to be different. We have to dare to create our own culture. Common customs, which is a calculus system that precipitates culture. We have to dare to be different. We have to dare to add value onto ourselves. So when I see the Arabs have their own gas station, and I see that the fruit and vegetable stands are ran by the Koreans, when I see the Asians have the mani-pedis on lock, they get your manicure and your pedicure on. When I see the Jews become our landlords and they deal with real estate, and I look at the so-called black, Negro, African-American, colored, male and female, and I say, what is it that we can attach to their reality? That's why I created the Gold in the Crisis course. It was the best time to optimize this experience that they're calling life. Where I said, I'm going to make a concerted effort to teach my people stocks. In the first hour of a crisis, you learn stocks. It's an easy come up. It's very quick to make that money. In the second hour, which we're nearing in July, you mark my words, this is all strategy. The next set of money is in the real estate. Because of all that forbearance. Because we'll be hitting around the 6-month marker. And that's when you hit the golden crisis marker. Because once the economy starts picking up, the real estate market will be on decline. Like it already is, but more officially. And this is our opportunity to get in there. So we got to wake up. You cannot be a victim of this coronavirus throughout the coronavirus. And who's to say that during the next flu season or cold season that they don't say, we got to go back in the houses again. We let the people out too early. Can you survive that? Are you even surviving this now? It already costs too much to live pre-coronavirus. And if you have any doubts, just write in the comment section. Is anybody out there that's in Brother Polight's class? Write in the comment section. And several people in the comment section will tell you class has paid them back already. And it's the best damn money they spent, $99. And not only do I teach you every dang weekend, because I perfected the teaching model, and I'm like, you know what? You can't teach things to people for only 2 to 3 hours when it's this detailed. So I teach almost every single week for the same $99. And you get everything that you ever missed up to current. We got class this Sunday, 7:30. Because our community, our body politic, pardon the word community, body politic, we don't use the word community. Members of our body politic, the nation builders, when they say New Covenant SARS, they will say those American Africans of the diaspora, oh, they get busy when it comes to stocks and real estate. And that's why I have available now the real estate course, the UCC real estate course. UCC, what is paperwork? Paperwork means court. So paperwork means court. What's the courtroom? The courtroom is the room where you discuss the paperwork. It's how you avoid even having to go to court. Because you have the security agreement, which prefaces the UCC one, which most people skip. And then you have the abbreviated version of the same, which is the UCC 1, and you do your amendments in the UCC 3, and you ascertain the debts in the UCC 9. Listen, this is about commerce. The privatized prisons have to fulfill a obligation of 9 out of every 10 cells occupancy in order for them to make business. Wake up. If you're doing any contracts, if you're doing anything pertaining to real estate, how is it you don't know about UCC? So now I have to take 2 courses and combine them into one. I have to take the Uniform Commercial Code and combine it with real estate so we can get busy. And the same energy that I kept with the stocks class, I will teach that class week after week after week after week until we achieve mastery, because that is the way to teach something. You cannot microwave success. You cannot give people 2 or 3 hours for them to be as successful, great, and proficient at what they do. You have to show suitable proficiency in the preceding degrees, and the only way you can do that is if you, as a habitual creature that they call humans, do something through and through on a consistent basis. So no, a 2-3 hour course won't work, a 5-hour course won't work, an 8-hour course won't work, a week-to-week course works, because your program and your design becomes, oh, I got to get ready to do my real estate class. Oh, I got to get ready to do my stock class. And I won't stop until we have made suitable proficiency in the preceding degrees, where my legacy will be the amount of money that I've made. And I've added value onto the lives of members of my community. And if you have any questions about this, thank you, Kimberly Jackson. If you have any questions about this, ask somebody in the chat if they're making money in the stock class. I say this with pride, with the comment section lit. And the comment section will remain. I can block the comment section. I ain't got nothing to hide. Ask somebody if they winning, because I'm sure members of that class and members of the community, your site is up there. New Covenant site is up there. If you're not a member of New Covenant site, there's going to be restrictions to places you could go on the site. But your Divulgence 1, Lesson 1 is there. Divulgence 1 is there. Status Quo Antebellum is right over there. Look at that lesson, commit it to memory, do the study. That's the political science. We feeding every aspect of the community. Holistic health, mathematics. We deal with holistic mathematics. We got political science classes. You got stock market classes. The UCC class is available, but we will teach it on July 4th. You get your pre-order now. It'll be a little bit more July 4th. Right now it's $99. The reason why we have to have that class on July 4th, because people want to commemorate some so-called freedom or independence. They took our land. On July 4th, we're going to teach you how to get it back. We open up the course for real estate July 4th to teach you how to get back your land. To be a true sovereign is to have ownership of your own property. Head of the crown. My title is Head of the Crown, Illustrious Supreme Grand Apperception of our New Covenant Body Politic, as Nasu Amun-Re Senatum-Re, affectionately known by my peers as Brother Polight. Listen, this is the only way. It's brotherpolight.com. You go to brotherpolight.com. Brother Polight.com. Go to brotherpolight.com. Okay? brotherpolight.com. But yeah, this is our time. It's our time. What is it? Both of them cost $100 separately from each other. brotherpolight.com. POLIGHT.com. It doesn't matter if you work 12 or 14 hours a day. Yo, let me see if I could talk to some of you people. Let me build. Let me see. What's your name? Damn, I thought Tion Mays. I thought I could call on you. Oh, now you let me. Let me see if I can pin the site. I'm gonna call on somebody. Let's build. Can't do it for too long, but let's definitely build. Okay, I got the website pinned. Dang, that's all I had to do. All right, let me open it up where people can build. Request to be in your broadcast. Okay, you guys can request to be in the broadcast. You guys can request to be up in here. Let's build. Any of you want to put up a request to get up in here? You got it. Oh, okay. I could have did it. I could have brought that person in. Damn. Where's the person that said I only got 12 hours? Hold on. Sheesh, the brother said he made 10,000. I need 25,000. That's what's up. Hey, if you guys are in the class, come on out and let's have a build. How to join? You go to brotherpolight.com. You could join New Covenant. You just go to New Covenant source tab. Okay, go to brotherpolight.com. Oh, there you go. Tion Mosey. Let's get you up in here and let's get you to build. Damn, now he ain't letting me. I thought I could have got you. Okay. Who got the request? Who wants to get up in here? Who wants to get up in here? Let's have a build, man. Let's talk about nation building. I got 10 hours. Tone. You sent you a request. What? I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to find you people. Add viewers to be in your broadcast. I don't know, man. You guys got to find out how to do the request, man. You in the class, Lamont Moore? Somebody send a request. I want to practice playing with this request name. I made a lot of money because of him. Thank you, Lib Guns. Thank you, Lib Guns. Appreciate that. Oh, okay. It says I could bring you. If you could come in, Lib Guns. Let's see if you could get up in here. It allowed me to attempt to get you in here. It says adding. I want to play with this new feature. I want to see if I can connect with the people. Come on, Libs. The one person that it worked for. You want to get in the stocks class? Go to brotherpolight.com. Why I do monthly dues for the site is because there's dues. You know what dues are? You pay your dues. You go to the site. Right now I got a free class on real estate called Adverse Possession. It's only for the membership. That class of teaching that strategy, because you have a $19.99 or $5 a week membership, you get that. We also have political science lessons. That political science lesson is there. You also get free newsletters filled with information. That's there. You also get the satisfaction and the peace of consciousness and the satisfaction of mind and peace of mind that as a body politic, if you have an infraction that's served against you, if you are afflicted or subject to any type of political animus or racial animus, that you have a group of people that can come to your aid. Because watch this. When these brothers and sisters get abused out here in these streets, ask them what fraternity, what group, what body politic are they from. They die as individuals. There's no group that's out there for them. And it wouldn't happen to the Jews, and it wouldn't happen to the Muslims, and it won't happen to the homosexuals. These are all religions somehow, but they're all racist somehow as well now. They've established themselves as races. Even if they're religions or sexual preferences, they have established themselves as race because they can identify their previous condition of servitude and say, we don't want this to ever happen again. And then laws can be made in their favor because they can say this has happened to us in history. Now that we all as a collective bear witness to this happening to us in history, we don't want to live to regret being in the same circumstance again, being subject to the same stark circumstances again. So it wouldn't happen to none of these groups because they're organized. But blacks, Negroes, colored, and African Americans get murdered all the time. But what is the group that comes to their aid that have established themselves as a body politic, that has properly established their political legal disposition in retrospect to their race? Where's the group of black people that give themselves that opportunity? They don't exist because they're not studying, they're not organized, and they don't make no contributions or advancements to society as a collective. So no one comes to their aid. So random people who break windows and say, yo, we got the right to riot because we're angry, come to their aid. So yeah, $5 a week. It happens. Because we got to fund our community. And if 10,000 people put up $5 a week, we have $2 million every 10 months. We don't need to ask nobody for reparations. We can give it to ourselves. And there's several groups of 10,000 people out there that's available. We had over near 2,000 people in this live alone. But in exchange, what I do is make sure I put money back in your pocket. But you wouldn't understand because you're not in the class. But what I said is you can go right here in this comment section and ask people in the class. It's $99 for the class. It's $19.99 for membership. You can ask anybody in this chat that's part of the class, is it well deserved? And guess what, family? Those of you that's in the stock class, that's making money, whose receipts I'm constantly posting throughout the week. You guys can go to Brother Polight Facebook group, BPI group, Brother Polight Investment Group, pardon me. You could go to BPI group and you can check that out. Or you can go on Instagram stories and you could constantly see me posting people's receipts of how much money they made. I do it every damn day. From Monday to Friday, I'm always posting. If I'm not posting that, I'm posting, hey, this is what I'm about to buy. This is what I just bought. I do it in real time. I actually post what I just bought. Anyone could backtrack and see the time that stock cost that amount and when I bought it, they can see. I get that busy. But the goal is to make sure that my brothers and sisters have the opportunity to do that. What this guy said, every time I watch this motherfucking flow, I be wanting to change my whole way of living. Roberto Cavalli. Damn, dude named Roberto Cavalli. Peace to you. You sounding fancy out there, real shiny. Word. Aloha, aloha. Word. So, I mean, when you ask, can I use Robinhood with your class? Take the class. That's not even necessary. Take the class and find out what to do. How can we pay ourselves reparations? Explain how we could pay ourselves reparations. I explained to you, I'm not asking a damn body to give me anything. They took too long. You don't sit there waiting a long time for someone to do something. That's another group of people. Let another group of people fight for it. Hopefully it works out. You know what reparations are? Let me pull it up for you. I'm going to pull up what reparations are. And I'm going to explain how it's self-administering reparations. You may not get the part where I say we administering it. Big part of reparations is not the sorry we want, it's the money we want. So let's not play games. In making amends for a wrong that has done. We have done wrong to each other by paying money to otherwise, okay, by paying money to or otherwise helping those who have been wronged. Okay? That's reparations. That is reparations. And the etymology means to make ready again. See repair. So we can repair our community. And in light of us being damaged, we damaged each other. We can take it upon ourselves if nobody else gives a heck about us. That's why we named a portion of Gold in the Crisis, one of the classes in Section 3, or two of the classes in Section 3, John Wick. Last one was John Wick Parabellum. It was a powerful class. Anybody that was in that class, they said they feeling like that's one of the number one out of all the classes. But 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time this Sunday, watch me work. I got something powerful for you guys, man. Powerful. Get in class. That's right. Parabellum was fired. Thank you, Carly. Thank you very much. That's what I'm saying. I'm not blocking the comments. You can go in the comments and you can see how people feel about the classes. The membership is just an extension, because as a member, what I'm doing right now, I play with a lot of different ideas. But not only do you guys got the newsletter as members, not only do you guys get the lessons as New Covenant members, not only do you guys get the exclusive videos as New Covenant members. It's going to cover everything from cooking, sewing, mixing of herbs, holistic mathematics in general, stock research, and stocks in general that may be of huge interest to you in real time, which is coming no later than Tuesday. We're working on implementing the system. Otherwise, we're just going to do the mass text. I'm just playing around with the features on the site to see if it was really what I want. But yeah. Deborah Simmons, if I need help, Brother Polight always reaches out via text or call. He's real. He's passionate. Facts. You know what it is to be touching base with people directly? I can't get everybody. I'll be doing my best. I'll be building with you guys. You guys can also, Polight be answering DMs. Polight be over here. Polight be over there. Even if I have to say, please hit that email for that. But I don't ignore it. I do my best. I connect with the people. A lot of you can say, I got his DM. He hit me on the inbox right back. I really be about that life. Please slow down and make it clear what we need for $99. Hold on. Let me go to the website so we can make it clear. Good family. Let's do it. Let's go to brotherpolight.com. Boom. Okay, so this is what you need. Here we go. You're going to go to brotherpolight.com. Okay. This is how the site looks. This is the UCC course. This is coming out July 4th. They took our land, and now we're going to get our land back. We ain't going to put our hand up. Can you give us back our land? No, it's okay. It's all right. Trust me. I had a plan here. It's going to teach you how to make this money. And once you know how to make this money, you got enough money to go into real estate with. You ain't going to need that much money for real estate when I'm done teaching you. Trust me when I tell you. This class is here about how to get them houses for $200, for $300, for $500, for $800, for $1,200, for $2,000, for $3,000, for $5,000, and it costs $100,000, and it costs $200,000, and it costs $500,000. This is the conversation we need to have, people. That's the UCC and real estate course. UCC real estate course. Then you got Gold in the Crisis right here. These are $99 classes. You click it, and you be in class. Gold in the Crisis was going on. If you missed any of the classes, you get all of the classes that you missed. You get them all back. Okay? And you get to watch them on the website. The Gold in the Crisis class is on the website. Right? So you got Gold in the Crisis right here. Let me see. Okay, you got Gold in the Crisis. And then it says Gold in the Crisis course. When you click that, let me see. Hold on. Let me just write the code section. I don't remember the joint. Let me see. Damn, I forgot. I don't even know what's the dang password. Y'all get the point. Well, what happened is you got to put that password in there, and you'll get access to every class that ever happened. And this Sunday we have class 3 popping off. I mean, not class 3. Why would I say that? That's insane. I'm teaching all day. So this is the Gold in the Crisis right here. This is some testimonials, people that made some bread. You could go through it. Different people making different things. my sleep, making money in my fucking sleep. This someone made $5,000. Somebody else bought in at $1.45. Different things going on. People that was happy reposting. So you got receipts here on the site. We're gonna update, put some more there. Videos is coming. Tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys some videos. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Now on Fidelity Active Trader Pro. I really love this outline on. I also want to change. I want to transition from this presentation
you got little,
to a more full body candlestick.
Little promotional video here.
Click settings, and I could change the color of the candlesticks over here. I could change the grid line opacity. I'm gonna change this watermark opacity. I'm gonna bring it down to about.
So this is you learning how to use Fidelity Active Trader Pro.
About 31%. Let's do that. Let's do 31%. And I'm gonna go over here to candlestick filled. I want filled candlesticks. That's the one that I like. Okay, so now we're gonna apply it. So now we got that applied. I want to go back in time, and it was Thursday. So I want to go back into Thursday, okay, on the 11th. And this is the exact chart that I want to explore. So if you notice, I went down here to go back 2 days from the last 2 days that the market was open. I clicked over here. Now what I'm going to do is click zoom. I press zoom, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click the screen once, and now I'm gonna hold it so I can catch everything here in particular, so I can get a zoom in of this specific moment in time.
It's not Forex.
So there we go. Now I got it.
Yes, you can use it in Canada.
A.m. to where we at? To about 12:22. So this is the 1 minute chart. All right. So we did the zoom. Now we at 1 minute. So remember, I told you I want you to keep shifting gears from 1 minute to the next. So we click here when we want to change the minutes. So this is 1 minute. We're going to click and go. We're going to click 3 minutes for a demonstration. And then we'll also click 5 minutes for a demonstration, but we won't do that right now. I just want to show you where the minutes are. So the next thing we're going to do, this is our volume, of course. We learned about volume. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to set up our indicators. So I go right here into the indicators tab. I could go all the way over here for the on-balance volume, but I'm gonna click this and I'm gonna go OBV, right? And there we go, on-balance volume. We got the OBV there. So now we got the on-balance volume. And you see in the on-balance volume, it's telling us here that despite this looking like it's going up, the on-balance volume is telling us, oh, it's going to remain low.
So, yeah, just giving you guys an idea. That'll be taken down soon, too. I'm just giving you guys an idea. Just it's promotional, but it's also part of the class. People that's in the class can feel the value. They know the value of that information. If you are new to all this is probably gibberish. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in class for a while to even say, man, I need this for Monday. Because, you know, I cook up on Sunday to make sure you're prepared for Monday. I cook up. For Matthew Simmons, who says, do you invest your profit in colored people's communities? It's just weird, man. It's a weird thing to ask. I'm investing by teaching my people. Joe Bockerton. That's dope. He said he made 1K. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, it's so much learned, but class is better than school. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Don't stop. I definitely won't. And the same energy that I brought to the table with Gold in the Crisis is the same energy that I'm bringing to the table with the UCC and real estate course. I promise you. The first class out the gate, we going straight in. I done did my pep talks for Gold in the Crisis. If you missed it, you got to go over there when the classes first started. But listen, we got to create a situation where members of our community, the black community they talk about, which is going to be birthed by our body politic, New Covenant SARS, self-administering reparations. Listen, we got to create a situation where that's what we're good at. We have to find the thing that we're going to all focus on and say, we're going to become masters of this. Like everybody else got oil in the headlock and being landlords in the headlock and manicures and pedicures and Indians is there selling the hair and everybody's doing something. And all we can do is just purchase from everybody. What is it that we can do? You see Negroes over here. Are you investing any of your profit? Son, I'm making the people money. What good is it if I'm giving somebody some money and then I live the rest of my life and I can just tell everybody, hey, I donated some money over there. I'm showing you how to make the money. Why the hell are you asking me if I'm investing my money that I'm making? When I'm turning around, showing people the way I make my money so they can make it too. What kind of weird stuff is that? It's just weird. But anyway, you go to brotherpolight.com, click Gold in the Crisis. They're there. We also got the store. You can do this at the store. Hold on. Let's go to the store. Let's go to the store. And let's go right here. Let's go to the store. And we're going to go contact us. Hold on. Blue carpet. Shop. Let's go to shop. Okay. So you got, these are the books you could get with Gold in the Crisis. The books that go with class. But this book right here also comes out July 4th. Because when we conclude the Gold in the Crisis class, which is still be available, you can get every class. This book right here, which will be $30 for now, but it'll be more July 4th. This book comes with 15 tutorial videos that go into specific detail about trading strategies and executions. When to enter, when to exit. Real visuals. So you're going to get the book and the 15 videos. Word. Devin Morgan, just contact Linda at brotherpolight.com. That's all anyone has to do. Linda at brotherpolight.com. Just contact her for any inquiries. Linda, Linda, at brotherpolight.com. That's it. Now, the book is a hard copy. Definitely a hard copy. And it comes with 15 videos, people. 15 videos. Congrats, you made $35,000 on NIO. That's what's up. Nigga, where you been? Y'all funny, man. The books are killer. Thank you, Donovan. Appreciate that love. So yeah, Pennies Off Millionaires and Stocks and Blondes are the books that's needed. But for this real estate course, you're going to want to get Real Estate or Legal Fiction because we're getting into that Uniform Commercial Code. You're going to need to get Buy the House, Sign the Contract, Protect the Asset. You're going to need Tax Lien, Tax Deed, very much so. Yeah. So, this book is on brotherpolight.com. How you at? Where can I find that? We're on the website, brotherpolight.com. This is the Sovereign Bible, Head of the Crown. Sovereign Bible. This is real right here. This, if you want to get into the whole psychology of New Covenant, sovereignty in general, you got to get this Sovereign Bible, Head of the Crown. It is the Sovereign Bible. great stuff. It's great stuff. UCC. That UCC course is the new course, July 4th. While everybody's partying and getting drunk and turning up, I'm not knocking you. Make sure you get your knowledge, man. Make sure you get your knowledge. Word. Sovereign Bible. Yeah, it's Sovereign Bible. It's one of my favorite works. So, I'm about to make an exit, get myself ready. I got to make some moves. But there you go. You got where the website is. You got it. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's get it in. Thank you so much. You love the Sovereign Bible. Moshe Owens, thank you so much. Word. I love you too, Renee. Thank you so much. Just reading these comments. Love you, bro. Okay. Love you too, King. Let's get it, people. Yeah, this is our time. We spend this time studying right now. When this world start going back to normal, it's going to be a large group of us. Still small considering who they all say we represent. But it will be a large enough number of us that know more than we knew prior, that will be taking advantage of the opportunities, because we would have found the gold in the crisis. Do not come out of this situation struggling or more poor than you was before, or in a lesser position than you was before. Because for all you know, they could turn around and say, coronavirus is back. What are you going to do then? Spent over $200,000 for his doctorate. Never got this back. I hear that. Peace to the family, though. Love you guys. Had a great time. I will see you guys on Sunday. I will be ready for you yet another Sunday in a row. Consistency. That's what it's about. You show me somebody who's going to teach week after week after week, month after month, in the name of the same $99. And actually be consistent and stick to it. And every class, elevating. Facts. And most importantly, you're making the money. A lot of people out here in the community asking for money to do a whole bunch of things. I don't count people's pockets. And I'm sure sometimes you got to give up some money. And, you know, don't get nothing back technically in exchange. It happens. But in this particular instance, that's not the case. You know, I'm not here to knock nobody and what they doing and their vision. I'm just saying the amount of people that I know that we have confirming that they made their money. Talk to me. We're going to show you tomorrow. I'm going to do that one tomorrow. I'm going to show you some of the videos that we working on. Video testimonials. There's so many of them. Just weaving through what's going to be the first batch. But we getting them. And still continue to send your videos, people. If you've gained personally, just say your name, city and state, how much you made or an estimation, and accredit Brother Polight and New Covenant for what you've learned. 30-second video. Hi, my name is such and such from such and such. I made this much money thanks to Brother Polight in the Golden Crisis class. Something like that. Simple. Anything extra you want to put in, you can put in. You still got like 10 more seconds left or 15 more seconds left. But don't be shy to tell the truth about the impact that the information has had on you, because you got people going crazy. So they do anything to say something negative, and then other people take up the negativity, won't properly vet it, and post that. We need to have that same energy when it's something positive and you're benefiting. So don't be shy to send that information. Tony Ray, that's what's up. Peace to you. Hey, Martin, I'm looking forward to you doing yours. That's right. Get those videos on. Let the people know that you winning. Moshe Owens, salute. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. That's okay. That's what's up, Charles. You in the grind. Matthew Simmons, man. Yo, you make the money and you do what you want to do with the money that you make. Let's get you up out of here. You got to stop with all of this, man. This is getting ridiculous. No matter what you do, people want to send you some other direction. Tell somebody who's like you to get in that circle to do that. We doing this over here. My goal is to get the individual to make the money, because when the organization get the money, the individuals never get it. My goal is to make sure the individual, brother and sister, makes the money. Peace to the family. See you guys 7:30 Eastern time. Love you all. It's gonna be fun. John Wick 3 is coming out this Sunday. John Wick 3. Remember, this is the gold in the crisis. If you recall John Wick, that movie, they did it all for that gold coin. That was the main exchange of currency. It was the highest transaction. We got to get into that science. We're going to get into it. You're going to love it. John Wick 3. That's the name of this class for this Sunday. Remember, if you missed any classes or you missed this one, just by you purchasing the course, by default, you get everything that's ever taken place, even the one that you may have just missed. So don't worry about it. You good. That's why we got gold in the crisis. Word. We're going to get it in. It's going to be fun. John Wick 3. Get it in. Peace to the family. I love you all, man. Facts. New Covenant all the way up. Salute. Peace. Go there, brotherpolight.com. Get prepared for July 4th. We're going to have our own fireworks in the form of knowledge. While everybody's partying, we're going to be studying. While everyone's partying, we're going to be studying. Facts. That's what separates us from them. And them is who we are. But we just different. May sound like an oxymoron, may sound like a contradiction, but that's because it is. But it's truthful at the same time. We're different. All of us were the ones in our family that were different. Yes, you can. You can start now. And catch up. Do your thing. Gold in the crisis, man. Take advantage of these times. You know, we're going to look back at these times. And we're going to say, right now, everybody's thinking about the coronavirus and the riots. But 10 years from now, 5 years from now, even 3 years from now, most of us will be talking about the economics, the gains. Our parents may have missed the wave, but what we got before us is a tsunami. That opportunity is a tsunami. You play around if you want. But remember, when Apple came out with their first desktop computer, it was around $2,300. And today, the amount of money you would have paid to get that desktop computer, if you would have just put the money into stock as opposed to buying the desktop, you would have almost $1 million, 960 grand. To think they have us buying the product instead of being owners. See, when I teach you about stocks, I'm talking to you about ownership. If we would have invested the same money to own a product you believe in, as opposed to being a patron of the same, how much would you be worth? You want to save your money up and buy a Tesla so badly that if you just spent a small percentage of what they asked for a Tesla into their stock, today that stock is over $1,000. During the coronavirus, it was around $400. During this coronavirus, is at a $1,000 marker. Please wake up. Please wake up. Please wake up. You don't want to be there saying, I wish I knew. Like with Bitcoin, dang, we out the loop now. It was once $35, once $75. Now it's almost $10,000 for Bitcoin. So anybody that paid $35 for one made $10,000. Anyone that paid $75 for one made $10,000. Just a few years ago. Please wake up. Stop buying the product and buy the company. Wake up. And you can't say no one ever took the time out to tell you. And spend week after week after week to tell you. And then take you over there and say, look, you're making money from over here. Let's start dumping some of the little $300 and $800 over there into real estate so we can own the $100,000 and $200,000 property. It's not only possible, it's an actuality because of the state of the economy has an impact in the second hour on the real estate market. It's just science. This is all strategy. Where can we get the money real quick from? Put it over here. Okay, and after we get the money over there, what we do? We put it over there. Strategy. By the time we come out of this crisis, a lot of us secretly gonna be like, yo, I ain't gonna front. I wish the crisis lasted a little longer. Because I get those vibes. So I'm like, yo, you know, I don't want nobody to die, but, you know, the opportunities was only created because of the crisis. Stocks that used to be $1,600. Y'all see in my class, those of you that's in my class, stocks that used to be $1,600 went down to $13 so the regular man and woman can get it. And now today it's $60, it's $50, it's $43. Those of you that's in my class know what I'm talking about. But we don't want to compromise the volume, do we? So we keep it on the... Shh. Real talk. Well, you know, everyone becomes a guru when I teach, but where the hell were these people at before I was teaching? And what's the proof that what you teach works? My proof is all over. Peace to the family. See you guys on Sunday, 7:30 p.m. I have a great time, man. I love this. I'm going to also see you guys tomorrow. We're going to have a good build, share some information on these stocks. Just throw something out there on the strength. Why not? Peace to you guys. I love y'all. For real.